Hello and welcome to another Mason City Business After Hours. We are joined by Kelby Schultz of the Mason City Chamber of Commerce. Hello, Kelby. How are you?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
Yeah. And from Farmer State Bank, it's Don O'Connor.
Good morning. What a
Good
gorgeous
morning.
morning out this morning. So
Oh, it's great. You bet. Great week. I hear they're talking about an early frost or this frost thing, or maybe some scattered frost. But this always happens when we get close to mid-October here in North Iowa.
if we can kill the little black bugs, I'm okay.
Yeah, exactly. Don, it's so good to see you. I haven't seen you in a little while, but we've had a history. Kelby,
We've got a long history, don't we,
oh
Harry?
man, Don and I have been doing business together.
A long time.
We're talking decades.
Many
Wow.
owners, yeah.
That's right. How long have you been a banker now here, Don?
Coming up on 7 years.
7 years.
Crazy. 34 years in the car business, now almost 7 years working for the bank. So
yeah, how about that? You used to set up the car loans, when you were doing the car stuff, and now you're actually lending the money.
Yeah, I'm on the other side of it.
You're on the other side of it. Yeah. What do you love most about banking?
Hey, it's still the people, Harry. And I think that was part of the car business too. I love the interaction with people, helping people and being around people. Always have. So that's the best part for me.
Yeah, it was an easy segue for you.
It really was, because it's very similar. You're still helping people and making sure they're getting the services they want and they need.
Yeah.
And you know what? We all do the same things, but it's that personal touch that makes a difference.
Well, Business After Hours is going on. This is a quick turnaround. It's already coming up this Thursday, October 9th already. Wow. And it's Tuesday. Wow. We got to get everybody there. It's going to be from 4 to 6. It's going to be at the west location of Farmer State Bank. And Kelby, as always, there's always a great turnout for Business After Hours. And we want people to come on out. Who can come to these things? The public?
Yeah, they're open to all members and employees of the Chamber of Commerce.
Right.
We encourage our businesses that do host the Business After Hours to encourage them to invite their clients or anyone that they're connected with. So yeah, they are open. It is just an opportunity to network with each other, but also maybe for folks to learn more about the company and the organization that's supporting the Business After Hours.
Sure.
Yeah.
What are we going to expect when you open the doors at 4:00 for the Business After Hours, Don, at Farmer State Bank?
Well, the staff's done a great job putting this together, and it's going to be basically a tailgate theme. Kind of going into fall seemed like a logical thing to do. So there'll be some great food. I've been told I can't disclose exactly what's being served, but I think you're really going to like it. So there's that anticipation. Okay, what are they talking about? Come on out. I know there's going to be some yard games also, so it'll be some inside stuff, some outside stuff, yard games with some prizes. I know Kelby and I were talking yesterday. The progressive drawing's up over $300.
Wow.
For the business to come draw, and every business is in that. So make sure you've got a representative there for your business. But we just encourage everybody to come out. We're going to have a lot of fun. There'll be plenty of food, drink, networking with other businesses. So come out and enjoy that too. So we think it'll be a really great time.
What do you think the secret is of Farmer State Bank? Is it the farmers? You do so much more.
Harry, we celebrated our 100th birthday here in 2021. Wow. So we're coming up on 105 years old. And I think what it really comes down to, it's a family deal. The people that are in this bank, they've all lived here. They've grown up on farms or within agriculture. Of course, we're a lot bigger than agriculture. And Farmer State Bank kind of indicates maybe we only do farmers, but that's farthest thing from the truth.
Right.
We're big in the commercial world, in the residential world, home loans, car loans, you name it. So we do everything for people. Yeah. So don't let the name fool you.
I know, but it's interesting that you're doing this Business After Hours and it's harvest time.
It is
and
harvest
and farmers are busy.
We're actually, as a bank, we're out doing farmers lunches. We'll do one in actually the Thursday morning at noon. We're doing one up in Plymouth for the farmers. So, we go out and support them because they are how we got started back in the early 1900s. But we've grown. We got 7 offices here across North Iowa. Northwood, St. Ansgar, Grafton, 2 in Mason City, Clear Lake, and Ventura. And so we serve a pretty good size swath here of North Iowa, and it's all about the people and our staff. And we're kind of laid back. I kind of describe it like Cheers. When you walk in, everybody says, "Hi, Norm."
Right.
We know our customers, and we have a good time. And it's just all about people.
Well, I think that's the key today, because, I mean, let's face it, there's a lot of different types of businesses out there. And I think if you can have a one-on-one interaction and remember their name,
Correct.
that is such a huge thing. Because, I mean, I was going to ask you because, Don, we've been talking business for so long, for so many years, and like I said, decades, that, what has to go through your mind when you're choosing a bank, you think?
Well, banking's an interesting animal today because you can do a lot of it online if you want to. Mm-hmm. The problem is technology can be your friend. It can be your worst enemy.
Yeah.
And when it doesn't work, who do you got to turn to if you're all online?
Yeah.
So that's one of the things we really look at, and we're a little unique because I make house calls. Now that sounds strange in the banking world, but I make a lot of house calls for people that are struggling with online banking, with bill pay, with something like that.
Sure.
And I said, okay, let me go into your environment. Let me see what you're struggling with, and maybe I can help with that because I use all those products that we offer. So I'm not an IT person. I'm going to tell you that up front.
Right.
So I don't get me technical.
You still can help people.
I know enough to be dangerous. Yeah, but.
Kelby, before we went live, I asked Don about his retirement. It's like, and we're kind of two peas in a pod about, I don't know how to retire. No, I really don't. I mean, yes, I know how to take Social Security and stuff like that, but I don't know how to retire to give up something we've been doing all of our life, and Don, I think you just pretty much your house calls. Yeah, what a great way to retire if that's the way.
I've walked in to help people at their homes, and they says, "I can't believe you make house calls." And I said, "Why not? You're the most important thing we've got, the customer."
Sure.
And that's really cool because we feel they are part of our family, and we want them to have a positive experience when they interact with the bank. Mm-hmm. And so we're going to go out of our way to help them if we can.
Right. I got to ask you, Don, though, seriously, when's the last time you wrote a check? Do you still write checks?
Very few. Okay. I wouldn't want to be the printer waiting on me to make them a living because it won't happen.
Right.
No, I'm a huge bill pay person.
Yep.
It's free.
Oh my.
I don't buy postage stamps, envelopes, checks. Why would I do that?
Yeah.
It's simple, technology has changed a lot, Harry, from when we were.
And Kelby, you don't even know anything different, right? I mean, have you ever wrote a check?
Yeah, I have. I actually probably will be writing one today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I think I have the same checkbook I've had my whole entire life. The checks don't come out of it frequently. So
I remember we used to take checkbooks and reconcile them, and that was a real thing. With online banking and everything, I've reconciled a checkbook in 25 years.
Oh, and I hated keeping all those stubs and everything for, the years I had my wedding company. I just, I do. Everything is technology. Technology is to me, I actually welcome it all. And it's
technology has been wonderful. Like I say, at times it can be frustrating.
Yeah.
When it doesn't work, and inevitably it doesn't work sometimes.
That's right.
Thank goodness we got people behind us that are supporting that to make it all come back online. But
Don, at Farmers State Bank, how many people do you have there, and how many will you'll all be there, I'm sure, for business after hours coming up?
A lot of us will be here. Like I say, we're stretched across a pretty good sized swath here of North Iowa. We've got 35 plus employees throughout the area.
Okay.
That works. So you're going to see a lot of different people there Thursday from the different branches.
Yeah.
And but we're going to have a good time, and we encourage everybody to come on out.
Will you have special name tags and stuff so we know who you are?
Well, from a banking standpoint?
Yes. Yeah. Well, we know if we want to talk to you about your business.
If you've been in a business after hours, Kelby's got this name tag program that we know about that you got to sign up when you get in.
Yeah, right. Which is a good thing.
But most of us will have FSB logo wear on too.
Okay.
Because that's a big deal with us. We're not into, there's no neckties here like I used to wear in the car business,
Right.
We're not into that. But logo wear, you're going to see most people wearing logo wear. You'll easily identify us.
Okay.
And trust me, we're all very open, very friendly.
Right.
So we want to talk.
Sounds like a fun time. 4 to 6 this Thursday, the 9th at Farmers State Bank. It's in the West location. Kelby, what's going on with the Mason City Chamber? Some upcoming things maybe that we should know about.
Yeah, well, we just wrapped up our fiscal year. So we're in a new year. Happy New Year to us. But we just had our annual meeting and we launched our strategic plan for the chamber, but also new branding to be more cohesive with a few of our community partners. And so we are now called the Greater Mason City Chamber of Commerce, so we can better support not only the members that are in Mason City, but also the surrounding areas.
Sure.
And then what else do we got? We have a wellness seminar coming up on the 30th of October.
Okay.
We're tackling tech addiction. It's out at NIAC. So kind of what does that look like when it comes to, studying or even being in a company or in a business. And then we have a building communities conversation on November 13th. And then we kind of wrap up the year with another business after hours in November at the end. And then we have a big, huge party for all of our members called Operation Thank You.
Yep.
That the chamber hosts for everyone to come and enjoy.
And that'll be here before you know it.
I know.
This is the home stretch. I mean, once we get to Halloween, it's like, okay, bring on the holidays. It's pretty much it. That's right there.
And we're almost halfway through October, Harry.
Well, I know.
I know. Look at the date.
Hey, I'm curious. Are we ever going to get a haunted house here in Mason City? I mean, I know some Halloween things happen and stuff. I know Main Street's got their the spooky walk or the haunted walk or whatever.
Another haunted buildings tour.
Yeah, I think but Don, don't you think we need a haunted house in Mason?
They've been a lot of fun over the years. I know there's some surrounding communities that do some stuff. Rudd's got one. I think there's one over in Clear Lake a little.
Clear Lake's got one, yeah.
Clear Lake's got one. I know there's a kind of a hayride up north of Mason City on a farm you can go out on, some stuff like that. But you're right, Harry. A good old-fashioned haunted house in Mason City would be a lot of fun. We've got a building. I know there's a haunted building tour coming up here very shortly with the Mason City Downtown Association. Yeah. So, but yeah, good old-fashioned haunted house would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Maybe that's something to think about for a retirement. No,
I think so. I think, and I don't know, is anything ever happening with that Shopko building? Because that old Shopko building, or is that all? Is that bought and something's going to happen in there? But how cool would that be? Make a big one like that. Oh yeah.
We got a few buildings like that we could use around, but you're right. Fun with it.
That could be fun. That's
multi-level buildings and stuff. Yeah, I've been in some cool ones over my lifetime. So
there you go. All right, Don O'Connor, good to catch up with you.
You also, Harry.
You betcha. And this Thursday night, 4 to 6, it's at Farmers State Bank West location, business after hours. Anything more you'd like to add, Don? Here's your chance.
No, we're looking forward to everybody, community. Come on out. You're all welcome.
Yeah.
Have some food, have some fun, visit with your neighbors before that dreaded winter gets here. So, and we're all cooped up for the rest of the winter. So, yeah, come on out, everybody.
Well, and if you can, when it comes to food, I'm telling you, it's October. Squash soup. It's so good. It's so good. I'm just telling you.
Any soup is good this time of year, Harry.
Oh, that's true. That's true. All right, but it's a surprise on what the food is at Farmers State Bank.
Yeah, we're not releasing it till Thursday, so you got to come out.
Very good. All right, Don and Kelby, thank you so much. Mason City Business After Hours. Have a great week, guys, and a great month.
You also. Thank you, guys.
You bet.